A school bully thought he could harass a quiet black girl and get away with it. What he didn't know, her father was the most feared Green Beret sniper alive, and she just called him back into action. Love seeing bullies face real justice. Like, comment your thoughts and hit subscribe to never miss a story where the tables turn. Now let's begin. Aaliyah Carter stared at the gates of Westfield Academy. Old brick walls, ivy-covered towers, and privilege hung in the air like fog. She wasn't supposed to belong, the only black girl on a full academic scholarship. But she wasn't here to fit in. She was here to win. In her first class, she raised her hand eloquently analyzing Morrison's Beloved. The room went silent. Even the teacher paused, surprised by her insight. But in the back row, Logan Hastings, the mayor's son, sneered, calculating his next move. Later in a crowded hallway, Logan accidentally knocked her books to the ground. Affirmative action. I guess. He smirked. His crew laughed. Teachers ignored it. Aaliyah said nothing, but in her silence was a storm waiting to rise. She found a friend in Zoe Wilson, the janitor's daughter. They sat together in the cafeteria, exchanging glances at the hierarchy that ruled Westfield. Logan, Brock, Ethan, sons of power, shielded by legacy. Zoe whispered, "They don't like being challenged." Every day brought new attacks. Someone vandalized her locker with hidden slurs. Her chemistry project was ruined accidentally by Logan. Teachers offered no help. Administrators offered excuses. "Are you sure it wasn't already there?" they'd ask. At home, Aaliyah kept the truth from her mom, Monica, who worked double shifts as a nurse. Their small apartment was filled with love, but no room for weakness. Monica had raised her to fight with her mind, not her fists. But fists were coming anyway. Then it escalated. Aaliyah walked into the cafeteria. A trip, a shove. Food everywhere, laughter, cameras recording. Logan on a table yelling, "Guess diversity hires don't come with balance." She walked out, head high, rage building. In the bathroom stall, she didn't cry from shame, only fury. She knew no one at Westfield would protect her. Not the teachers, not the police. So she made one call, a number she was told never to use. She whispered, "Dad, I need you." Caleb Carter was officially dead, a ghost. A sniper so dangerous, even the military erased his records. But the moment he heard her voice, the phantom woke. 3 words were all he said. "I'm on my way." The next morning, a man stepped off a bus in Westfield. Weathered boots, tactical posture, cold eyes. He didn't walk like a visitor. He walked like a mission. Aaliyah's enemies just became his problem. Caleb Carter walked through downtown Westfield unnoticed by most, but not by all. Former military police saw him and turned the other way. Shopkeepers fell silent. The predator was back, and the city soaked in corruption was about to be cleaned. He didn't storm the school. He studied it. The hallways, the faces, the power. He watched the security patterns, memorized routines, and identified the hierarchy like it was a battlefield. Because to him it was. Aaliyah didn't recognize the man at first. Her memory was a faded photo of a soldier. This man was quieter, leaner, more dangerous. He didn't say much, just looked at her and nodded. "I'm here," he said, and she finally let herself believe it. Zoe met Caleb wide-eyed. "Is it true what they say about your dad?" Aaliyah looked at her father. "They don't know the half of it." That night, Caleb cleaned a weapon in silence while Zoe read his record online. Every mission was redacted. Every kill classified. Principal Calloway received an unexpected visit. Caleb didn't threaten. He simply laid down a file. Photos, screenshots, police in action, medical reports. "This ends, or you'll learn how real consequences feel." Calloway nodded, paled, said nothing. Logan noticed the shift. Teachers no longer smiled when he swaggered. Students stopped laughing at his jokes. Even his friends kept their distance. Power was changing hands, and he hated it. Still, Logan didn't stop. Instead, he escalated. Zoe's locker was trashed. Aaliyah's bike was destroyed. A fake bomb threat was called into Monica's workplace. No arrests, no leads, just fear. Until Caleb traced the caller ID to Ethan's phone. That night, Ethan's tires were deflated. His engine wouldn't start. His text messages, the ones mocking Aaliyah, were printed and mailed to his mom's office. No fingerprints, no cameras, just a warning. We're watching. Logan's mansion hired private security. The mayor ordered 24-hour patrols. But the guards didn't see the man across the street. The one who sat still for 6 hours, memorizing shifts, noticing gaps, waiting. Aaliyah returned to school this time with fire in her eyes. When Logan called her a slur under his breath, she smiled. "You should be afraid now," she said, "because he's not hiding anymore." Dexter, a quiet student with a gift for hacking, helped Aaliyah set up an anonymous website. They uploaded every file, the locker photos, the threats, the screenshots. They named names and let the town see what Westfield was protecting. By noon, the site had 12,000 hits. By 5 p.m., the school board called an emergency meeting. By the next day, the mayor's office received over 500 complaints. But the Hastings family still thought they were untouchable. They were wrong. Logan and his crew planned one final act. They lured Aaliyah to the boathouse using Zoe's stolen phone. "Meet me, it's urgent." She went. Not because she trusted the message, but because her father had trained her for this. As Logan stepped from the shadows, crowbar in hand, tray behind him, Aaliyah didn't flinch. She whispered, "You should have run." Then Caleb emerged, silent, controlled, efficient. 30 seconds later, Logan was on the ground. Trey was disarmed. Ethan was crying. Caleb didn't break a sweat. "This was restraint," he said. "Next time I won't be polite." Police arrived late. Too late. They arrested Caleb. Assault on minors, they claimed. But every camera in the boathouse had been hacked, every second recorded, and every lie already exposed. As Caleb sat in holding, Monica visited him. "Was it worth it?" she asked. He smiled. "I told you. I don't fight for revenge. I fight for her." In her eyes, he saw something he hadn't in years: pride. Aaliyah stood outside the police station and spoke to the press. Calm, strong. "My father defended me when no one else would." "If that's a crime, then you're punishing the wrong person." Her speech went viral. News networks picked it up. Green Beret sniper arrested protecting daughter from elite bullies. Public outrage exploded. Donations for his legal defense poured in. Logan's past came out. The sealed complaints, the quiet expulsions from summer programs, the reports of threats, the settlement his father paid to a girl who left town. It all surfaced. Judge Klein, a friend of the mayor, tried to push the case through quietly, but the governor intervened. "This isn't justice," he said. "This is cover-up. The state took over. Everything changed." Caleb was released on bond. His charges dropped days later. Meanwhile, Logan was suspended, then expelled, and soon arrested for obstruction when he tried to delete evidence from his phone. Aaliyah was offered a full scholarship not just for academics, but for courage. Her application letter read, "I learned how to survive in silence, but I thrive when I speak." Principal Calloway resigned. The mayor faced ethics investigations. Judge Klein stepped down for health reasons. The power in Westfield shifted. And Aaliyah. She walked through those same school gates, head high, eyes forward. No more whispers, no more stares, just respect. Caleb didn't stay. He never intended to. But before he left, he hugged his daughter for the first time in 10 years. Next time, he whispered, "Call me sooner." She laughed. "Next time I won't need to." Because now the town knew her name and feared it. Aaliyah Carter, the girl who broke a system and walked away stronger.